The US military has always stayed a step ahead of the rest of the world to prove its supremacy, and one of its deadliest weapons is the AGM-114 Hellfire Missile. This weapon system is deployed from helicopters to attack the ground targets with very high precision. Hellfire has gained reputation for its 100% efficacy and is being further modified to work with a number of platforms, including ground and maritime. Join us as we delve deeper into the capabilities of AGM-114 missile and its variants. The AGM-114 was first developed as the heli-borne laser fire-and-forget missile. Later in 1970, it came into service and was renamed as the Hellfire. This 100-pound armor-piercing missile was designed to have the capability to intercept enemy armored vehicles, bunkers, and fortifications. With the modifications, has grown into a versatile weapon that is capable of engaging both ground and airborne targets. This flexibility has been one of the most essential reasons for making it a crucial asset in numerous military operations around the world for the last 3 decades. The Hellfire is undoubtedly the most effective weapon, but is not 100% perfect. The main downside is its cost, as a single missile is priced between $70,000 and $150,000, depending on its configuration. This puts it in the category of one of the most expensive weapons in military equipment. The AGM-114 Hellfire Missile is an invaluable weapon in modern warfare, and one of its striking characteristics is its small-sized yet powerful design. It has a weight range of 99.8 to 107 pounds, 7 inches in diameter, and 64 to 69 inches length, including a 20-pound warhead. In spite of its small size, the Hellfire can produce a powerful strike at its targets. It's capable of flying 7.1 to 11 kilometers in distance, depending on the flight trajectory. As it can engage the targets at a considerable distance, it can keep the launching platform, typically a helicopter or unmanned aerial vehicle, safe from danger. The AGM-114 Hellfire is launched by a single-stage, solid propellant rocket motor that is known as the TX-657. This rocket motor can produce 10 Gs of initial thrust that would shoot the missile to a maximum speed of 950 miles per hour. This speed, coupled with the missile's precision and power, makes it a deadly efficient weapon, which is a useful tool for different military missions. The Hellfire missile is the result of the system that traces and guides the missile to the predetermined target. It can track the reflected laser energy that is emitted from the target, and then the missile can engage the target with high precision. The AGM-114 Hellfire missiles family consists of different types of missiles, each of which is designed for specific missions and tasks. The other variant is the Hellfire 2, which uses a semi-active laser for the accuracy of the attacks. The Hellfire 2 family consists of 4 versions, comprising the AGM-114K, which is a high-explosive missile designed to defeat all known and projected armor threats. Different variants were created to increase its capabilities and adaptability to various targets and multiple launch platforms. Other variants include the AGM-114N, AGM-114R that are also known as the Hellfire Romeo, and the AGM-114L that is known as the Longbow Hellfire. Each of these missiles serve a particular operational requirement. The AGM-114M is a blast fragmentation missile which is meant to be used for the destruction of soft targets. This weapon system is especially useful against lightly armored vehicles, bunkers, and personnel that are exposed. This variant is great for the purpose of eliminating the targets where precision and minimum collateral damage are critical. In contrast, the AGM-114N thermobaric Hellfire is designed to be used against urban structures, bunkers, radar sites, communication installations, and bridges, heights, as well as other hardened targets. The thermobaric warheads produced a blast wave that is shielded by a high-temperature explosion, which makes it capable of penetrating in enclosed spaces and lead to extensive damage. In 2010, the US Army introduced the AGM-114R, which was a combination of the capabilities of previous Hellfire variants. This variant is able to target a wide range of targets, such as soft, hard, and enclosed targets. It brings better performance compared to previous versions and can lock on the targets that were previously locked separately with different Hellfire variants. In addition, the Hellfire Romeo can be fired from very high altitudes, thus increasing its operational flexibility. The Longbow Hellfire AGM-114L is a precision missile that uses millimeter wave radar guidance instead of the semi-automatic laser guidance used by the Hellfire 2. The millimeter wave seeker of the Longbow provides beyond line-of-sight fire-and-forget capability. It can operate in adverse weather conditions and obstructions of the battlefield, making it a valuable asset in challenging environments. Originally designed for use in helicopters, the Hellfire missile can be modified and fired from air, sea, and ground platforms. In the air, this missile can be fired from AH-64 Apache, AH-1Z Viper, and MH-6 Lilbird, MH-60 Seahawk, and Eurocopter Tiger attack helicopter. The AGM-114 Hellfire Missile has also been modified to work with many other platforms like unmanned aerial vehicles like MQ-1 Predator and MQ-9 Reaper, and fixed-wing aircrafts like KC-130J and AC-130 gunships. In maritime operations, the Hellfire Missile can be deployed from ships such as Freedom-class and Independence-class coastal fighters. On land, it can be used on Striker and M-Shared variants. In experimental testing, the Hellfire missile system has also been tested on Humvee-style vehicles. In 2016, the US Army conducted tests with the Longbow variant, using a 15-tube multi-mission launcher mounted on a family of medium tactical vehicles truck. This testing demonstrated the flexibility and efficiency of the Hellfire missile system on various platforms. Despite its effectiveness, standardized Hellfire missiles with explosive charges posed dangers, especially in urban areas where civilian casualties and damage to infrastructure must be minimized. In order to address this concern, the AGM-114 R9X Hellfire was developed. The R9X variant is unique because it replaces the explosive with 6 crystal-sharp projectiles. These projectiles are deployed shortly before impact, creating a damage cycle that can effectively neutralize targets without appreciating the massive damage associated with explosive weapons. The R9X has proven that it's capable of reducing the level of collateral damage. Thus, it is a useful tool for operations conducted in urban areas as well as counterterrorism operations. In the future, Lockheed Martin's AGM-179 Joint Air-to-Ground Missile is planned to be introduced to the market to replace the aging Hellfire missile. JAGM is an air-to-ground multi-sensory missile that can be externally used with an M299 launcher. It allows integration of the missile into existing platforms that are using Hellfire or Longbow missiles. On August 30, 2022, the US military approved full development of the Joint Air-to-Ground Missile that significantly advanced missile technology. This innovation can use JAGM to perform the role of both Hellfire missiles to offer a cost-effective and highly accurate weapon for military applications. Performance testing of the JAGM by the US Army on AH-64E Apache and Marine Corps AH-1Z Viper helicopters was successful and resulted in a landmark flight test at Naval Air Weapons Station, China Lake, California on 16 November. The new missile demonstrated an exceptional range of 16 kilometers, which means that it's a really practical weapon in real-world scenarios. The Vice President of Close Combat Systems at Lockheed Martin Missiles, Jerry Brody, has emphasized that the JAGM has a lot of significance in providing mission-focused defensive and offensive capabilities to maintain an edge against a potential enemy in the battlefield. Meanwhile, the MQ-9 Reaper UAV has long been attached to the Hellfire missile. With a capacity of 3,750 pounds, the Reaper can carry a variety of weapons, including 4 AGM-114 Hellfire missiles, GBU-12 paveweight tube, GBU-38 Joint Direct Attack munitions, GBU-49 Enhanced paveweight tube, and GBU-54 Laser Joint Direct Attack guns, along with various pods and fuel tanks. Moreover, a software update under Air Force Operational Flight Program 2409 in September 2020 allowed 4 AGM-114 Hellfire missiles to be fitted to the MQ-9 Reaper pylons to be used primarily for the bombs. This update has doubled the Reaper Hellfire missile carrying capacity to 8, making it more effective for combat. This continuous development and improvement of drone technology is a testament to the continued advancement of military technology. These developments not only improve military operations, but it also emphasizes the importance of innovation in maintaining a supreme strategy in modern warfare. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and watch the next video as well. See you again. Bye.